Okay, since last month was my horror-athon for October, I decided that I was going to do something different. I'm a huge fan of like the two-dimensional fighting games. I really am, you know. I grew up during the time when you had Street Fighter 2 and Mortal Kombat, so you're duking it out inside the arcades, with some other random ones here and there. Of course, the massive rise of the SNK games. So I decided for the month of November, what I'd probably do is I would actually do the two Mortal Kombat movies, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the Street Fighter movie, and the King of the Fighters movie. I'll probably also do Dead or Alive because I've seen that one as well. I may or may not get to Street Fighter The Legend of Chun-Li because that one's just horrendous. The sad thing about most of these movies is that while Street Fighter in the arcade was normally a much more dominant force, even on the home consoles, because when Mortal Kombat first came out, you know, either you had to do codes to get blood. A lot of the blood and gore was removed from the home consoles, and the beheading that Sub-Zero could do, you know, was just revolutionary when it happened. But those moves were really tough to pull off. You had to be really good to be really good at Mortal Kombat. So I was always more of a fan of the Street Fighter series. And then when I found out about SNK and, you know, the Art of Fighting, Fatal Fury, and the King of the Fighters series, you know, yeah, that great combination of the nice 2D action that you get from the Street Fighter series, as well as some more complicated moves. You know, finishing moves that are, you know, forward quarter circle, then from there going to a back half circle, and then hitting like two attack buttons to do a massive attack was fantastic in some of these games. So that's me in the month of November. Pretty much every Saturday I'm going to try to kick out one of those 5 movies. The sad thing ends up being is they're all pretty bad. So, that will be the month of November. There won't be any versus, you know. Now, of course, the month of December, since that is, of course, the annual gift-giving season, whether you celebrate Festivus, Christmas, Hanukkah, you know, whatever you choose to worship in that, or if you just believe in capitalist gift-giving day. I will let the fans choose 5 movies, as well as 5 to 10 fights. I've seen some that have been in other ones. Some mentioned Leprechaun versus Wishmaster. I might toss that in, not 100% certain yet. Other people have asked for, you know, what if I did like Rune Thor versus Dark Phoenix? Other people have kind of asked, well, you know, I had Doomsday go through the Marvel universe. Who would I have to go from Marvel to the DC universe? You know, would I have Doomsday fight some of the cosmic level entities that exist in the Marvel universe? You know, will I do fights like Thor versus Thanos versus Darkseid? Will I do battles where it's, you know, it's Thor directly versus Superman? You know, there's a whole lot of things that I have not actually done. Will I pick other sort of scenarios? You know, would I actually pick, you know, someone like Ryu versus, you know, like Kyo from the King of Fighters series? You know, it's pretty much almost anything is fairly well open, and plus this will give me at least a good month to figure out who these characters are, assess their abilities, and then take it from there. So November, fighting movies based upon video games, and then in December will primarily end up being, you know, I let you guys choose some movies as well as choose the fights.